Hello Internet, we're back with more Cataclysm. We're still playing as Ellsworth Nickerson. Classy name. Yes. We're gonna... I said I would sort things off camera, I didn't do that. I think we might... Oh, what? No, I want to be able to see the mini-map when I'm... That's really stupid that it takes away your mini-map when you're trying to, I'm just trying to see. So there's one. I suppose we could use the capital V menu. Bloated, shady. Not super concerned about that actually. Pretty open. Oh! Saw some more. Still in the distance. I don't think they have the range to see us from where we are, but we're gonna move over. That is quite a wreck. I'd love to get a look at this vehicle here. Is a fire engine. So there's a source of water there, of course. Let's be a little cautious here. Nope. Pop this window. Shut everything up. Let's check out what we got. Not a lot of food there, that's okay. Got a fan, which is a good source of a motor, if need be, which can be a component for repairing. It would be nice to have leather pants, considering we have absolutely nothing. We'll take the undershirt as well. And a blazer. It is warm. We'll take the blazer. It's been a while since I've played. I don't know what the optimal clothing setup would be for a new character. Definitely take the soap so we can wash clothing that we find. Be very careful. We're going to stay in the shadows as much as we can. There's a quiver. Don't these houses usually have a basement? The ones with the quivers and the American flags? Suit, no. Cowboy hat, top hat, no. Dress, no. Dress, no. Beret. Nothing super useful there. House was a little bit of a letdown. Orange soda. Zambi dog. Take the lighter. We're going to back off. Oh, my view is off center again. When I hit X, I'm now off center to the left, which is a bit peculiar. Neoprene arm sleeves would be nice to have. I'm hesitant. So we could push to the left here and go up and close and up and close and up and close. My concern is that there would be something up here that would spot us as we did that. We are in a good enough spot to run away, I think. Just be real careful. Okay. Take the quiver, we'll take the arm guards. We'll just wear them for now. What kind of encumbrance do we have on our arms? Not really any. Nothing super concerning. So if we look, still very cold in most every body part. A sewing book or a sewing kit would be very nice so we could train up our clam chowder. So we could train our tailoring skill. Gonna head back to the base there. What is that? A lilac bush. Door is locked. Okay. Oh, keep prying the wrong spot. Probably should shut the front door. We'll come and drop our stuff. I think I made this our food items. Oh, of course, we're lactose intolerant. I didn't think about the clam chowder. We'll drop most everything. We don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that, actually. Don't need to carry any of that with us. So we don't have a needle or any kind of sewing kit, so we can't resize the leather pants. What is our coldest part? Hands, legs, head. Okay. So let's look at our craftability. Oh my goodness. Craftable items. I said craftability. We're looking for head items that don't require a sewing kit. All I'm seeing is scarves, which actually don't affect the head. They affect the mouth. Unless that counts as the head. No, mouth is separate. Oh. So, helmets, I mean, they're just not worth it. Turban, I just need some rags. I mean, it's something, I suppose. So let's go, oh, this place only has one bed. Let's go next door and smash up a bed for some free rags. Craft ourselves a turban. So there's a little warmth for our head, obviously not very much. Hands and legs. Nope, go back. Hands, we can make hand wraps, which just require rags. They are a warmth of 5, which is not amazing. If we could find some wool or leather, would be best. Wool is actually pretty hard to come by, but I feel like there was a wool scarf or wool socks around here somewhere. Wool socks. They probably wouldn't give us enough pieces to make the wool hand wraps, so we'll just make the regular hand wraps. Oh, no, I hit enter without thinking. Where'd you come from? Please come in here so I can navigate around you. Just go. Okay. So it doesn't look like a reanimated one. Because maybe it is reanimated? I could have swore we smashed them though. If we didn't, I'm going to be mad. Because that's a rookie mistake. So it wasn't reanimated because it had clothing and stuff on it. I wonder where he came from. Alright, let's try the hand wraps again. We will wear the hand wraps. I doubt we can do anything at all for our legs. Loincloth. I mean, we're already wearing underwear, right? I mean, so that wouldn't do too much to help us. Paper leg guards. Well, we don't have duct tape. And none of this stuff really is going to work for us. So our legs are going to be cold. That's real unfortunate. What are we even wearing on our legs? Just a pair of jeans that are all smashed up because, of course, they are. So this basically says that every time we've been hit so far, it has hit our lower body, our legs. So it's damaged our boxer shorts and our jeans, which is annoying. Although I will say 90% of the time when I'm attacked, they hit my backpack, which I think is probably something they've intentionally coded in the game, and I think it's really shitty that you would do that because it's way too frequent to be coincidence. So what time is it? We still don't know what the time is. I think, do we have any books or anything? Just the one we can't read. Well, we're not. We could go to the forest and scavenge a bit to raise our survival skill. That would give us something to do at least. I did spot a zombie moving further east in the town, which is not great. So these are searchable. And this is going to raise our survival skill a little bit. I think I raised our mechanics, I probably should have raised our fabrication instead. But that's okay. So there's not much else going on with me in my personal life. I mean, my main concern is the game capture card, because it's not working as advertised, and it needs to, or I need to get a refund so I can buy a working product. Very frustrated by that. It seems like every time I want to do something in my entire life, nothing ever goes the way you expect it to. Things always just sort of, I mean, it probably just sounds whiny, but like, I can't remember the last time I wanted to do something and then it all worked out and I was like, yay, it worked out. I don't think it's ever happened like in the entirety of my life on this planet. So yeah, a little disheartening, a little discouraging. You know, this whole YouTube thing has been discouraging from the get-go. I contacted some YouTubers when I was planning to start my channel for a little support emotionally. Like, I was looking for people to be like, yeah, it's a lot of fun, you know, you can do this, and some actual advice about the state of how to set up a business surrounding YouTube. And basically all the YouTubers I reached out to came back with the same answer, which was, yeah, don't do YouTube because no one's ever going to watch you because there's too much competition and you're probably not good enough to be one of the top people who does YouTube. And that was discouraging. And then I couldn't record my PC because I didn't have a capture card, so I had to do Xbox content, which I didn't want to do that. And then I dropped my hard drive, so then I couldn't record Xbox content until my capture card came. And then when my capture card came, now it's not even working. You know, it records really choppy, and I didn't notice it. So there's a whole bunch of videos on my channel that I'm not particularly proud of because they're really poor quality, low FPS stuff. Survival is now 1. That killed some time. We are hungry and very thirsty, so I think we'll head back and see about consuming some food and liquid. It's just been one letdown after another, and I really did think this would be a little easier than it has been. I mean, I didn't expect to be like super popular or anything. You know, I'm not an idiot. I didn't think, oh, I'd have millions of views within the first... No, I just thought that the stuff I set out to do would actually work for me. So I think we want to hang on to the cornbread because we'll eventually find like lunch meat and stuff that we'll make sandwiches out of, and having the cornbread will fill up the bread slot. Making noodles would require water. Everything else is canned food. We could cook the vegetables, of course, although they recently nerfed their calories significantly. What else do we have? Pumpkin. That's really it. So canned food. We want to try to avoid eating the canned food for as long as possible. We can eat the broccoli for sure, because that stuff's just going to go bad anyway. And I think we will... we're going to set a fire, which I'm going to smash something pretty far over here. Cargo... Oh, I got excited. I was like, man, we missed cargo pants. Could really use cargo pants, but we don't have the ability to resize them yet. So we'll smash this for some firewood. Dump that in the oven. We're going to dump one of them in the oven. We're also going to pick up the frying pan because I don't know if that will burn if it's left on the same tile as a fire. So we'll just drop that at our feet and we'll start a fire here. And we will look at our food menu and see what pops up. So we can cook wild vegetables. Where are their lentils? I mean, apparently we have lentils. I literally don't see... Oh, I dropped food here by mistake. So we definitely want to pick everything up that's food, so we can have the food all together, so we can get a proper assessment of the food we have. Now that I'm looking at this food, we may not even have wanted to start a fire because it's just a waste of wood and things. We'll drop all the food here, food and drink here. Yeah, so if we look here, we have Insta salad is going bad soon. Wild vegetables are the soonest. And then we have mayonnaise. I don't know what mayonnaise is used for in the game, presumably on recipes. Still don't see where they're getting lentils from. Yeah, where... I mean, what am I missing? Cooked lentils is requiring dried lentils. Where are their lentils? Oh, there we go. I missed them again. Fantastic. Okay. I assume they'll stay pretty much indefinite. Yeah. Hey, stop highlighting my toolbar at the bottom. So what do we want to cook? Food. Okay. Focus up. Pay attention. So we can make a meat sandwich because we do have bologna and we have cornbread. Although it would use all of our cornbread. It would give us a lot of food, but we're not going to do that yet. We're going to hold off on that until it's a little more necessary. I think we're going to cook the vegetables first. Cook all three. We'll eat those to sate at least some amount of hunger. Then we'll go back to food. We really don't have a lot in the way of possible food items. I mean, we might as well make the meat sandwich, right? How long does it last? Shelf life of 1 day. So we're not going to do that. We're going to come over here. We're going to eat the hamburger, which I just now noticed is also 1 day, which should fill us up pretty considerably. And then we'll eat the salad. Everything else has a decent lasting time on it. We could eat mayonnaise, which is disgusting, but whatever. Any port in a storm, I guess, if you're hungry enough. Really would like to eat the pumpkin rather than some of this more shelf life friendly food. Where is the pumpkin? Pumpkin. 1 year. I guess it does have a pretty good shelf life to it. So we should be pretty well near the top of our food caloric intake. We should be pretty full up on food. I don't think we have anything to store this water in. Let's look at our pile of crap. Small bottle, small bottle. We do have 1 bottle of clean water, so why don't we drink that? Of course, why is that in this pile? I keep not picking things up. Drop the cold water. Okay. So let's drink our bottle of cold water. Bottle of cold... There we go. Drink that. Drink that. And now we will cook water to fill that bottle again. So does this just represent the ability to drop on a tile adjacent to you? Because it's obviously not connected to a keg, even though it says keg. Pour in a container, plastic bottle. How big is the thermos, I wonder? Nope. 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 Doesn't clear your filter, apparently. No thermos is visible. I don't like that it doesn't clear your filter. Okay. So it clearly said thermos, but I don't see a thermos. We'll drop the wood here for our wood pile. We'll even mark a wood source. And we'll drop our random crap that we're not using right now. Still don't know what time it is. It does appear to be evening. So we will be going out to explore the rest of the town soon. How cold are our feet? Not very. What are we wearing? Sneakers. Do these fit? They do. We're going to swap our sneakers for our winter boots because they're much warmer. Better coverage, better protection. We'll drop the sneakers here. We're going to sort this stuff into multiple piles eventually. We'll need a clothing pile. So it's evening, but it's not completely dark yet. Or maybe it is completely dark since they changed the system to where you memorize nearby tiles. Or you remember, I should say, not memorize, adjacent tiles. Maybe it is completely black, but it just doesn't focus in your vision anymore because you can remember what you've seen before. Why don't we go down and check out the fire truck? What do we got? No wheels, some gas. Why wouldn't this be diesel? Wouldn't it be diesel? Lots of gas, actually. Lots of storage batteries. And large sources of water. Which is nice. But I'd like it better if it had proper... You hear crash. Just realized stepping outside is going to alert all the shady zombies to my location. Which I assume is what is happening. Yep. Nope. Pay attention. Smash. Some rollerblades, but I never use those. We're going to look at the firefighter gear we've got. Fire gauntlets. Firefighter belt. Turnout boots that don't fit. Items. Flame resistant gloves. Poor fit. Hard hat. Turnout coat. Flame resistant suit. So this is a pretty good find if we can learn to resize these things. If we can find a sewing kit and begin practicing our abilities and getting better. Do we have... We're not wearing a belt. Although, wait a minute, because I believe belts and backpacks take up the same slot, as stupid as that is. Firefighter belt. Is the torso... Maybe not. Useful for keeping your bunker gear, blah blah blah, loop. We could store our crowbar in. Also has good protection, but it doesn't have any coverage, so I'm pretty sure this protection is completely pointless because it only factors in when it has coverage. Although I may be misunderstanding that. Might as well wear it. I mean, does it conflict with anything? Doesn't look like it. What else did we find? These don't fit. A hard hat. We don't have a hat. 15 encumbrance, 5 warmth. So it does provide some amount of warmth. All we have, I think it provides the same warmth as the turban. Why don't we pick that up and look at it side by side. Turban. And hard hat. The turban is 10 warmth. Okay. Worse coverage. Better encumbrance, which doesn't matter. Much less protection, obviously. Takes up less space. Oh, man. The turban is warmer, which is currently our primary concern. Can I wear both for some inexplicable reason? I can, apparently. Doesn't make a lot of sense, but alright, I'll take it. And now our little character is wearing a hard hat. I am still unfamiliar with this tile set, but I do like that it changes your appearance based on basically everything that you put on. So we're going to drop these other items. I don't think we're going to wear the fire gauntlets because they are extremely cumbersome. Yeah, 40 encumbrance, which would affect our ability to fight, which I don't want in the early game, maybe in a later game. The other thing I want to look at, what's the spears? We don't have the ability to make any of the other spears, and this is a flimsy weapon, which I really hate this tag. I believe flimsy is currently game-breakingly bad because this one knife spear, oftentimes if I fight one single enemy, by the time the fight is over, the spear is broken. Like it's not even, there's no reason why something I'm making out of all this material that I'm crafting myself needs to be so flimsy that it can't handle more than one creature. I like that they made things flimsy to prevent you from abusing, that this is kind of a go-to weapon. But at the same time, I think it's entirely too bad. I think they made it too bad. It should be bolstered a little bit. I think that's probably going to do it for this episode. We will be back soon-ish with more, and we'll continue to explore this small town. Now that it's dark, we can go more or less without fear around the town. The only thing we need to worry about are shady zombies, which I've been encountering a lot more than I used to. Not so much in this game, but in the episodes I lost previously, that there were some issues with the game. We came across about like 17 shady zombies in a one small area of a town, which seemed really not great. So we're going to call this one here. Thanks for watching. I'll be back with more Cataclysm in the near future. I'll see you in the next episode.